Yes, sir. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and... They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know our freak will appreciate you looking into this. Hey, good luck out there.
That spear looks a deer one, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
Didn't even have time to finish the puzzle. Whatever they were looking for, it wasn't just treasure. Gods. Never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Unseat it!
Listen up. It seems.
Something tells me those weren't the last walking skeletons we'll be fighting.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. No one knew that was down here.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Zorps. What a sneak of fight.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Right on my side.
Left leg!
Take a moment, people.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
You're not my brother. I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the beyond spirit? Have you come to take me to Gallowayne's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick prickle balm for the pain, but other than that, not much else I can do.
Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me. Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? He actually made it. I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expedition Score. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like...
Great. He's old.
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who...
Yeah, we've seen...
And he's building something. A statue of... I mean, after all Aethys did in the Deadfire. Our captain, she's... I don't know.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known. And she pushes us as hard as she put...
Has she been short-tempered?
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take... Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here. It's a lucky thing you found me then. Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
If Ludwig's after this relic, we might be on the right track.
Be ready for anything.
My brother. Can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? Then Sargamis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamis. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer. We live in a time of disbelief. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are in this moment. We are not entirely alone. Be welcome, for you have found it. People like you and I once sought this place in moments of spiritual turmoil, moments of war, famine, massacres. But I have seen not one of us these last 3 years. Perhaps our meeting now is the work of immortal hands. Godlike. Such a meager word for us. We are the phenomena through which the gods experience. You and I.
That's all very poetic, but it doesn't end.
It had been once. Our kind came here to find fellowship and understand. Consider a child of Rimagond. Yoked, their burdens are immeasurable. Only those like us can truly understand that balance. Indeed. It has been my obsession these last few. I suspect it will be my last great... If I am, it is from an affliction that death will not... But no, brother, my light is waning. As his essence has kept me alive for centuries. Indeed, my soul has dwelled in it. My lord Aethys inspired my birth. You might say my birth heralded the empire you now serve. Many, yes. Some that for a time, I proselytized among the colonists who first settled. I held the door of my parish church against an onslaught. I tended the wounded in the broken stone, and in many wars that were never given the dignity of a name, and since have been... I can... Is that what they're calling? I heard the man that was white. He had a presence even then. I wonder, did my lord share with Widewin his plans? What a grave and just tragic Widewin. God help me, I do. The Deerwood has been a trouble. Conflicts erupted. So, there is always some. Truthfully, so it. About 601. That I have asked him, and I suspect it is his in prayer, in dreams, as I ate and loved and labored. But when so he only not because, and I am as you are, though if you will forgive me say, even before the vanishing of our kind, it had been some years, and I have never seen a member of the Lord of the Hunt's coterie whose visage resembles yours. Ah, of course. I should not have assumed. I have had the great privilege, and you do not resemble. But if not Garlawain, my relationship with my lord, I hope that when you... May I ask, as a god's child, did your earthly pet... Even many kith untouched by gods are not so lucky. There are many theories which the holy and learned of Aora have only just... But, frankly, I believe the gods are prepared. A war of all again. A struggle between who yokes, whose machination, who acts. That is to decide for soul, but chain and kith. I suppose it's not important. The gods typically make themselves known to us in our earliest days. But they are present in our hearts and minds before. I am sorry. Tell me, this voice in your head, do you want it to... I am afraid that not even your god may tell you that. Answering that question is... And I suspect neither you nor... We can only remain... You do not seem especially troubled. As to what the voice is, if it is unlikely to... It may be a particularly powerful soul attempting to control... Perhaps it is the sending of an archmage, or some ancient construct, or... whatever this voice is. An expedition.
Right. Maps? Ropes?
I am familiar with the concept. Tomb raiding and the like. These ruins are not so different from the many other. And this representation of air... Do you know what they're... It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that well, I often retreat into my private... Age has made me slow. They could have already come and gone, and In any case, you haven't told me what it was they saw. The splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine. Truly, it is their law. The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shin bone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many... The splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire. To heal without... It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Although, perhaps you might assist me with...
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter. Return it to me, and who knows? Take all the time you need. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue. May light illuminate your path, brother.
Rude. But how is anything this big growing all the way down here?
We'll have to swim through the root tunnel to get through here.
Take your best shot. Didn't stand a chance. That's one for us.
Ready, aim.
A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it?
Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber to think this is probably a trap.
No one said anything about tight spaces.
Here we go.
pulse item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We'd better get moving too.
Who's ready for more?
Coming from the right. That ought to be all of them, right?
Nice job, everyone.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
Oracle's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Wasps.
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In either case, they have... If one were to take your narrow-minded view, and the expedition had encountered the wheel, but their soul... You see, I have given them their essence is held safe within my device to prosecute the redemption of a god. You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Not our division from them, no, but their division. It is a wound the size. If we are to alleviate suffering, we must give him a mortal conscience, or the atrocities of the dead fire, and that even the Redeemer need Aethys. Do you carry... Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or he speaks to me no longer. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnet locked into the reliquary with a... He will finally begin the work. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest.
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than... I've heard I can change him before.
I cannot. But when I return to the wheel, You see, my brother, I am willing to endure a life of great... I see. Why? Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
Take your best shot.
Leave now, or...
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Take a moment, people.
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us. Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind. We sense an acorn. Possibility. It dreams in colors we have never seen. Could we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete. What will bloom? We await.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
A home for a heart. We would speak to you. It wakes. A host. Form-given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout, fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed, a secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift? We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand? A shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way. This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, Warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it. A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction. Then, when our prison bars fall, we will see. New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Ah, it's you. I have prayed over what you said, that I should travel to the Deadfire and help put right all that Aethys destroyed. I will do it, and I will pursue it with the fullness of my attention through the last of my days. Before I leave this place, I was hoping you might tell me, what became of my statue? Oh, I hope you know what you are doing. I have to believe that is for the best. Thank you for releasing me from this burden. For the first time in decades, I feel light. I hope we will meet again, my friend. If not in this life, then the next. Perhaps on my next turn about the wheel, when I am new and free. I fear you have a long and difficult journey ahead, Envoy of Adir. I leave you with my blade. I do not need it any longer.
Hey, it's the Envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
No. Oh, God. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? What? But he...
What? Senseless killing won't bring them back. They didn't get justice, but at least I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy. Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
While we wait for their reply.
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure. Sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy ending.